Hi, my name is Sarah Arata. I'm in 7th grade and I live in Palos Verdes, California. My invention is the Daily Turtle Feeder. So why was the Daily Turtle Feeder made? Well, I made the Daily Turtle Feeder because I realized that my turtle wasn't getting fed the same amount of food each day, and I began to worry about my turtle's health. I knew that if I wanted my turtle to live a long, healthy life, that it should eat the same amount of food each day so it doesn't die from overfeeding or underfeeding. So what I did to let my turtle be fed the same amount of food each day was that I did some research on how much food the average small turtle should eat, and then it came out with 3 to 4 tablespoons of food each day. So I incorporated that knowledge into my design by making sure that each feeding time, it spews 3 to 4 tablespoons of food each day, or each time. So the design of the turtle feeder was made in CAD, which means computer aided design. As you can see in those 2 examples right there. And I also used circuit boards and Arduino code. In the code, I made it so that you could input what time you want the turtle feeder to feed your turtle at, and then the turtle feeder will feed your turtle at that specific time each day. So, yeah. So, how does the Daily Turtle Feeder work? Well, I'm glad you asked. So, the Daily Turtle Feeder is made with 2 cups, a top cup and a bottom cup, and in between there's a spinner. So food goes in the top cup, and it drops into one of the 4 sections of the spinner. So once the food is in here, when the time comes that you want your turtle to be fed, the spinner spins 90 degrees, dropping the food into this hole in the bottom cup and down a ramp, which will go into the tank. So how I came up with this idea was that I was thinking, if I flew to Japan or China or whatever, and then I wasn't able to bring my turtle with me, then how did my turtle get fed? Well, usually my turtle would be at my grandma's house because I would give it to her temporarily and she would feed it and care for it while I was away. But she's getting older and can't do this that often and lives far away, so it would benefit both her and I if I were to make something to automate the process of feeding the turtle, which I did. So some problems that I came across in the design process and the building was that when the spinner spins 90 degrees, it used to overshoot. Instead of 90 degrees, it would spin like 97, and I didn't want that because it would overshoot more and more and more until it's completely off. So what I did to fix that was I switched the motor out for a servo motor, as you can see right there. Servo motors are very accurate in the degrees that it turns, so that gave the turtle feeder a very accurate amount, like a good amount quality. So another problem that I came across was that the spinner was too short, and then the food would slip through the crack and into another section, which I easily fixed by making the spinner longer. So what sets my design apart from all the other designs out in the world is that my turtle feeder has an encoded hibernation time. So the average turtle, during the winter, the average turtle has 4 months of hibernation time, in which it uses less energy, therefore eating less food. So my design can can compensate for that amount of time by feeding the turtle, accommodate for that amount of time by feeding the turtle less and less until it stops feeding the turtle entirely, because the turtle will stop eating. And then when the turtle eases out of hibernation, it will feed the turtle more and more until the turtle starts eating regularly again. So the hibernation time sets my design apart from all the other designs out in the world, and I hope you like this feature of my design. Thank you for listening to my presentation.